Hello, people. We are a little behind schedule, but we're here.
We made
Get
it.
on in here. We made it. Let's go. Come on.
I got some. I got some technical difficulties on my birthday. What the
Birthday
hell?
girl is having technical difficulties. This is not right, but we're
This
gonna get it together.
we gonna figure it out. Cause I think I know where it is now.
Hi, Jay. Not the demon time emoji. Yes, yes, yes. Happy birthday to my sis.
Yes.
Hey, Lorenzo.
Hi, Lorenzo. Hey, J Dub.
Come in, everyone. JewCee is having technical difficulties, but we are still here. Gonna give people another minute and then we will get started.
Hey, Thundercat.
Hi, Thunder.
The sign formerly known as Miss JewCee. Oh wow. Hey, CC Williams. How you doing?
Hey, CC.
Give y'all a little bit more time to get up in here. We know we late, but we here.
Not the sign form. You know what, Lorenzo? Do not start. It's her birthday. It's Pisces season.
She can do what she want to do.
Nah. Do we got her?
I think so. Hold on.
I was getting ready to do the intro, but I was trying to.
I'm here voice wise, guys. I'm here voice wise. I can hear everything. You just can't see my beautiful face.
I know, but I was getting ready to do the intro and then your camera tried to come on. So thought I was holding off for a second.
She's not seeing double. No, she's not seeing double. She on her P's and Q's. We just having technical difficulties. We can't control these machines. Something's going on with her camera.
You know what, Lorenzo? You petty. So, welcome, everybody, to another marvelous Monday of JewCee Tells Erotic Chat. The lovely Miss JewCee is having computer technical difficulties. That's why you cannot see her beautiful face, but she is here with us in voice. I am one of your other beautiful hosts. I am Purple Rain. Next to me is Miss Siren. And today, along with our marvelous topic, we are also celebrating the birthday of the fabulous, wonderful, sensual, amazing Miss JewCee.
Happy birthday, Miss JewCee! Yeah!
I'm
It's
here.
her birthday!
I'm here. It's my birthday. And I just want to say thank you to everyone that has. I mean, it's been so many people. That's probably what's wrong with my damn computer. So many people have wished me happy birthday. am truly touched, and my family has called and sang to me. We have a family tradition, and you sing happy birthday as bad as humanly possible. So everybody's been
Hey,
in.
Master Ra.
Everybody has been in on it, and so my family has contacted me from all over the country, and everybody on Facebook. Oh my gosh, I don't even know how many I'm up to. I'm gonna try to thank everybody that has sent me a happy birthday wish today. So I really appreciate it. I am 61 years young today. Yes.
61 and fabulous, honey.
Thank
That
you.
seasoning is there. That seasoning.
I am 61. So all you young heads out there, and all you old heads that send me stupid shit, stop it. Okay, just stop. Just, woo, honey. At 61, I've seen a dick. Okay, I'm just gonna put it on out there. I have seen a dick. I've seen my shared dicks,
Or
big,
two, or
small,
three,
little,
or
you
or
know, 5, 6, 7.
Ouch. Y'all be sending her dicks in her DMs.
I don't.
Shame on y'all.
Because I will cut you in half when you talk about your dick. So it's 60 at 61, we're not doing that no more. Okay. We're not doing, just stop, please stop. I'm also a health education major. I also study, I'm a sexuality coach. So I most definitely have seen a dick. So just want to, no more dick pics. Not at my age, no more.
Master Ross said, what we drinking?
What we drinking? I right now I'm on water because I had wine and I had a plan to drink, but I was gonna take a shot for every time somebody said happy birthday, but y'all can't see the effects, so I got to get this carried away.
you can give us some
And
ASMR.
then his little nasty butt said, I can't wait till we have that 69 party.
Hey,
I love
Hey,
my friend.
wait a minute. That 60 party is still creeping up. I could just slap.
No, he
Shorty.
said 69.
I know what he said, but remember
Oh,
my 60th, because I don't. And Shorty keeps posting pictures of me drunk. I want to tell her, stop it.
shoot. And one in our group chat, she posted a picture of you in your lingerie.
right.
Just be glad she didn't post that on social media. Okay?
Now I'm gonna
Because then
be
your
honest.
inbox would be flooded.
I'm gonna be really honest with you. That picture was hot than a motherfucker.
That's why I said her inbox would be flooded if they had seen that picture.
Yo, if y'all would have seen what we've seen, baby.
Hey, baby.
Shorty is fired. Okay.
She lucky she my sister, y'all, because I'd hit that.
Oh, damn.
And if I went that way, I definitely would be like, hey, Shouty, how you? What's your name is?
Pull up.
I'm gonna act like I'm from Atlanta because I'm not, but you know.
Y'all so stupid. So
No, dead ass. That photo, I was sitting there looking at like, damn,
that is the last time I modeled in Chicago. That was before I came back to Cleveland. That was our last show. And they wanted me to model, and I modeled for the first time in years. I had so much fun.
Well, you did that. You did that. You were serving all kinds of body and face and like. Man.
I had a good time. That was fun. It was fun.
I wish y'all could know what we was talking about.
It was. They don't need to know. You don't need to know. Yeah, they don't need to know. But once again, like I said, thank you everyone for all the love. I really appreciate all the text messages, all the phone calls, all the singing, all the. I'm still going through all of the messages on.
Hey Moses.
On Facebook, I'm still going through all of those. I really appreciate y'all so much for just the support and love. I really appreciate it. And we do have a special going on. We're gonna pop up before I forget.
Hey Jalen. Hey Moses.
because we're gonna let Siren run this after this. But I wanted to just remind everybody, of course, that the Ebony Erotic Experience is coming up. We've got about 60 days until this event, and slowly but surely, a lot of our supplies for the event are rolling in, which is very, very exciting for us, Erotic 7. But more importantly, get your damn tickets. You want to do something for my birthday? Go ahead and get your tickets for the Ebony Erotic Experience. And one thing that we are doing for you guys, just to help you out a little bit, because I know it's tight times. I get it. I really get it. But we wish we could just invite everybody for free, but that's truly not possible. But what we are going to do is give you a 29% discount starting for the 2-day tickets. Okay, the 2-day tickets only, and it'll go up at 12 a.m. on the 29th of February. So for leap year, we're going to give you a 29% discount on the 2-day ticket. So that's on the 225 ticket and on the 350 ticket. And it will go from 12 a.m. on the 29th until 12 a.m. on or 11, we'll say 11:59 on the 1st. Okay, so that way you all can definitely get your tickets. I thought I'd help you all out. Okay, so
Master Eli Ra, I also love you. And he says the Master Eli Ra volunteers tribute to accept all dick pictures taken from the back, doggy style, face down, ass up. Pics and videos are welcome.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
We are
We
here for
accept that tribute. Yes.
Master Raw. Master Raw, some of these dicks you don't even want. I'm just.
Well, he was specific. Wait. He was specific in what he requested.
I get that. I wish I could be specific and they would understand. Okay, you know what I'm saying?
And I lay you.
No need to waste any good pics.
I'm gonna look at the good pics, but still, I'm just saying. I'm 61. Can we stop, please, with the dick pics? Thank you.
I'm 40, and can we stop?
I was 20.
I think it's a consensus on this entire show. The three of us do not want dick pics.
Here's the thing: if it ain't live, first of all, you fellas that are out there sending dick pics to women, how do we know for real
that's your dick?
That's your dick. Now, if I have to pick you up at the airport, or I have to pick you up at the bus station, or I have to pick you up at the train station, I'm gonna pick you up. If we come, we're gonna hook up or whatever, and all you got is a dick pic. That's it. That's the first thing you see in somebody. Stop it. I'd rather see your face. Then we go, we'll work on the dick later. But send some face pics. What turns me on is a well-dressed man.
That part. A well-dressed, some swag.
Oh my God. Oof.
Jalen, he said because my face is in the picture as well.
Well, stop sucking your own dick. Okay, anyway, moving on. It's my birthday. I can say what the fuck I feel like tonight.
She said it.
I'm just trying to make sure that wasn't an earthquake that just happened because of what you just said. Like, okay, damn.
Because I do know there are some men out there that are talented. I feel the man that can suck his own dick is talented. I just do.
You know what? You and Master Ra go to the corner now.
Like, for real. Both of y'all together.
Come on, Master Ra. We're going to the... Come on, Master Ra. We're going to the corner together. Come on. I don't know what we're going to do.
Okay, I got you.
I don't know what we're going to do over there. We can talk about dicks while we're in the corner. Let's go.
The Scorpio and the Pisces are on punishment.
Damn. I get on punishment on my own show on my birthday. What the fuck?
Because you acted up on your birthday.
Right.
Ooh, let me tell you about the drink I had. No, okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Let's start the show. Let's start the show.
I am working on looking my. Oh, you know what? Purple Rain.
Why are my friends the what is it with us in these water signs today?
Nothing wrong with
We are Piscean and Scorpio in today.
Okay, so
It's because it's Pisces season. It's because it's Pisces season.
it definitely is. So what I'm gonna do
You
is
want
I'm gonna be this young Taurus that I am, and I'm about to ground this whole thing right here.
Well, hold on. Before we do that, we're gonna ground it. But I did realize I never realized this. But Miss JewCee, my big sister, shares a birthday with my niece. My niece is 8 today.
She's wonderful.
My grandmother's birthday was 2 days ago.
My brother's birthday was yesterday, and I wish him a happy birthday, Steve. We love you
So
much.
she is definitely in good company when it comes to my Pisces.
I got to give a shout out to my cousin Coco. Her birthday is today as well.
So
Look at this.
especially these 226 Pisces, when I tell you JewCee and my 8-year-old baby, them my babies, and they act so much alike to be 8 and 61. My
Well,
8-year-old is such a
that much
little
like
old
me.
lady. Huh?
She's not too much like me right now.
No, not too much. She's the innocent version. But
Okay. Wow.
but my 8-year-old act like she a little old lady. I swear she is a little old lady.
Oh my
Um,
God.
but
Hilarious.
yeah, but definitely you are in good company today. 226, stand up.
All
All right. All
right.
right.
Without further ado, we're gonna turn this floor on over to Miss Siren.
I'm
She's
gonna
got a
ground it real quick.
great topic for us today. We are like way out of
So yeah,
control, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Every now and then,
we
no
need it.
structure, no nothing.
So what I'm gonna do is because this
So tonight,
so what I'm gonna do because this
okay,
conversation
go ahead.
is a little bit more on the grounded side of the converse of what we said talk about. I'm going to give you guys permission to make this conversation as perverted as you would like to, if you can.
Okay.
Okay.
Have a dirty mind about it. I don't care. Let's just do this. So tonight's conversation is about we're going to delve into a nuance of relationships and intimacy. And today we're going to explore the crucial distinction, the difference between being committed to the connection you have with your partner and being committed to your partner in a relationship. Because there is very much so a difference. We don't normally
Okay.
we don't think about it that way. We think that everything is all encompassing, like the person and your connection is like one thing, and they are they are distinctly different, but they do work together. So we're going to start with understanding commitment to connection. Commitment to connection revolves around the quality of bond you share with your partner. It is about fostering a deep emotional and intellectual connection that goes beyond superficial aspects. So it's not just like, oh, he fine or she's fine, or she got a big ass, he got nice legs, bow legs, he got a nice size member. It's more than those things. It's very much so deeper than that. This commitment involves shared values, open communication, and a genuine understanding of each other. And I think that's something that we don't necessarily do all the time, is really try to understand each other on a deeper level other than just physical. To me, I feel like we just want to make sure that, okay, is his well, I can only really speak from a female point of view. Is his member good enough? Is it nice size? We got a nice girth on that bad boy. Do I like his eyes, his teeth? I'm a teeth person. I'm very shallow when it comes to looks. I can admit that. But I do understand that just because you look good, you might have some nice teeth, you might have a nice size dick. You might not know what to do with that dick. You might not know what to do with that mouth. And you might be dumb as a box of rocks, even though you fine as hell. And I think what do I say when a woman meets a guy, we done did all of those things, all the things. We done met him, all this, had his baby, got married, divorced, and all that stuff in 2.5 seconds, and we don't even know his name. And this is where the connection comes in regards to understanding commitment to connection. What do you guys have to say about that?
JewCee.
Well, I think are you saying like when you first meet somebody, or
No, just period. Just in the relationship that you have with someone. When you're with someone, you tend to really focus on a lot of superficial things instead of how do we connect? What values do we share? What things do we like in conjunction with each other? The connection with the person instead of it just being superficial.
So I think I do a little bit of I think I do a little of both. Because I think you have to have attraction. And before anybody even opens their mouths, and you find out if you have the same interests, or you like the same things, you want to do, you have the same uh ideals of what a relationship is supposed to be. I think that it's you have to be attracted to the person. So even though I think some of the things, I don't know if I would say things are so superficial, but you like what you like. You know what I mean? You like what you like. Um,
I
some,
agree.
some people are attracted to tall men. Like I'm attracted to tall men. Okay. You got to be this high to ride this ride. Okay. You cannot, I'm
While
sure.
she's standing at 4'8".
Shut up. 5'1" ish.
She said 5 foot, and then she paused.
One ish. Well, that's because of my accidents, I lost a quarter of an inch because of my back. Isn't that crazy? But anyway, but I mean, you like what you like. You see what I'm saying? I mean, like, some women don't care if the guy's taller than them or whatever. Some people like people that are full figured. Some people like people that are blonde. Some people. So I think the law of attraction also has to do with what you like, or what you're attracted to. And some people are attracted to everybody. Some people are not.
But once we go beyond the superficial aspect of it, that's the part I'm asking in regards to like the commitment. To commitment involves shared values, open communication, general understanding of each other, those kinds of things. What do you think about like that part? It's the connection that we're talking about, not
Oh
just.
yeah. You have to definitely. I feel like you definitely have to have things in common. You definitely have to have. Um, if you're an intellectual, you probably want to connect with another intellectual.
Yeah.
You you definitely want to have, because otherwise your relationship is not going to work. It's just not. If you
I
don't have
agree.
a lot of things in it, not you don't have to have everything in common. I mean, you can do some give and take there, but I think that you need a good healthy amount of things in common. Otherwise, I think, and I think that's the part that a lot of people are missing nowadays too.
Yeah, and I like the way Dana said it. She said, I think after the physical attraction, you need to see if there really is a connection to take it to that next level of commitment. That's a conversation that needs to be had before you even talk about commitment, though. The problem is a lot of people jump into commitment based off of superficial, and they do not dive into the meat and potatoes of what a relationship is before deciding to put a title on it.
Absolutely. And then at Master Eli Ross said they might be cute, but still be kiki. Hence, why I got a vet for a relationship. Vet for a relationship is different. I'm sorry, got a vet for a relationship is different from just attracting to someone for sex in other compartments. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
I think we get caught up in the wrong things in a person and forget about what we really seek out in a partner. Absolutely, you just took the words right out of my mouth. Right, absolutely. And a part of the reason why I'm talking about the connection part on this one is because we don't look at the fact that about what the connection is. We
Yep.
think we see this person, oh, they perfect, the aesthetics, the superficial part, we love that. Oh my gosh. But then when you start to get into a relationship and you start seeing red flags and you start to go, oh, that's nothing. That's nothing. You're not committed to the connection at that point. You're on the superficial part of it, and you're also expecting them to be something for you,
Mm.
and
Oh, this is a whole word for me right now.
you're not accepting them for them, and that's what true love is. And that is allowing someone to be themselves.
But in that, though, in allowing them to be themselves, you have to realize if they are for you or not for you,
But
because that can also be a problem. You can be committed to that person, but if your values don't align with theirs and the way you need to be loved does not align with the way that they love, then you're going to be in a forever circle of toxicity and it's not even worth it.
and there's no connection. We want to act like it is, but there is no connection if that's the case.
I agree.
So, are you committed to the person or what you want them to be, what you think that is? Which let me read this part. Commitment to the individual. On the other hand, commitment to the individual is about the dedication to your partner as a person. The commitment can involve supporting their personal growth, respecting their individuality, and being there for them as they navigate through life's journey. Now, to me, sometimes when you're committed to the person, you lose you.
That part. I was just about to say that's not always a good thing. But
Exactly.
we're taught that it is a good thing, that you are supposed to set yourself aside and love the person where they are. It's okay to love the person where they are, but does it need to be a commitment is the question.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And the thing is that when you start doing that, and for me, and one of the biggest reasons why I wanted to do this show is because these are things that I'm dealing with in my people pleasing. I'm learning. Oh, I was doing that, not realizing that that was people pleasing. And being in a relationship, you start to, and the reason why I said you lose yourself, you start to be okay. That person needs that. Okay, I want to make sure that I'm doing this for that person so that person can be happy. But we're not looking at the reason why we're doing that is because we're not happy, and we're trying to make someone else happy when we really should be trying to make ourselves happy.
I got one else. I got another one for you, sis.
Let's go.
You want to be happy and committed and feel like you've been getting in your own way from being in love for so long that you accept the bare minimum and allow people to never meet you halfway on your love language
Ooh.
because you don't want to seem like you're being a bitch.
Or low key want to play the martyr when shit don't go right.
Yep.
God damn. That was a gut check right there, sis. Ooh. And these are the things that we do and we go through just for the sake of saying that I have somebody
Mm-hmm.
that I'm in a relationship. Um, it these that's not. It is great to be able to support somebody,
Yeah.
but it's also great for that to be reciprocated. And a lot of times we do that and we're committed to the person, and then we end up with reciprocity remorse.
Yep.
And that shit right there, whoo, that hurts. That is a gut check. It is a mind fuck because in essence you did it to yourself, and and being able to admit I did this. I put myself in this position and I allowed this to happen.
Yep.
are things that can actually help, move you towards not necessarily completely leaning that direction. Now, when I say that, there is a balance between connection and individuality.
Right.
So, because it's not everything is not all bad and everything's not all good. There's definitely a balance in this. So, with that, a healthy relationship often involves a dedicated balance between these two commitments. It's about nurturing a strong connection while allowing space for individual growth and expression.
Mm.
Striking this balance can lead to a more resilient and fulfilling partnership. Now,
Mm. Mm. Mm.
I'm gonna read that one again for myself.
Mm. Mm.
About nurturing a strong connection while allowing for individual growth and expression. And to me, what I just read there was what I heard. The word that I heard was freedom.
Mm.
Well,
And
the words that I heard are the 3 C's: clear, concise communication.
yep,
Ooh,
yep, yep.
when is that book coming?
Book coming soon.
Book coming very soon. My office is finally set. Thank
Let's
you.
go. Yes. And
Um,
this,
and I wanted to add, I wanted to just kind of piggyback off of that. The other thing too, once again, in our society today, we have to look at our society today. Once again, we talking about instant grits, okay? Instant grits is you just add water and they're done in about 2 minutes. That's what people think their relationships are. They think
Mm-hmm.
relationships are just add water and it's done in 2 minutes, instead of taking their time and do the slow cooking grits that might take 10 minutes. Take your time to get to know somebody before, oh girl, he loved me, bitch. And girls, come on, ladies, we got to do better for our, as Siren just pointed out. That's one thing that I have been trying to, and I'm not going to be subtle about it anymore. We put ourselves in a position to be hurt.
Yes.
Let's be honest. Let's stop trying to pass the buck on to, if you're in a the same sex relationship, or if you're in a multiple partner relationship, or if you're in a monogamous relationship. We are forever trying to pass the buck off to somebody else instead of owning our own insecurities, our own uh reasons for stepping into something that we shouldn't have stepped into in the first place. Now, that doesn't mean that you got to go around beating yourself up and woe is me and blah, blah, blah. What it means is that you're taking ownership not only for your part in your unhappiness, okay? If you're miserable, because let me just tell you how many miserable people are out there.
Full.
man,
Just look at your social media, honey. They miserable as fuck. Okay.
say that.
Nobody, woo! And they want you, and misery loves company. So they want you to join them in their misery. So all of you that are aiding and abetting your girlfriend, your good girlfriend, and yeah, he wasn't no good, he wasn't this, he wasn't that, he
But
blah
you,
blah blah.
but you know your girl was wrong in what she did and how she did it. But you just not gonna check her. You're not going. Well, not necessarily even check her, but be a good friend and be like, hey, this is what I recognize.
Right.
What's going on?
And on top of that, make sure that you're not continuing to put yourself and repeat the same behavior over and over and over again, because a lot of us do that. As women, we don't, because we are so busy. Oh girl, he wasn't no good in the first place. Okay,
Did you check yourself?
yeah, you gotta do it, ladies. You gotta do it so that you can quit making the same mistakes over and over and over again, or thinking that our favorite one is that you can change somebody. If he's with
More.
me, he'll change. And
That's not
I
your
can,
job. That's a big old burden you putting on yourself that was
And
not
it's not
responsible of
always
you,
that, and
not
it's
even
not
necessary.
always that they're not good men. They just love different, and you have to find the one that loves you the way you want to be loved.
Or
That hits your,
yes,
that
and
hits your love languages.
yes. So just really quick, just so I can go back into this really quick. When does it become unbalanced? I think that's what people are trying to understand now. Okay, so problems may arise when there is an imbalance between commitment to connection and commitment to the individual. For example, if one partner becomes overly focused on the relationship, the other may feel suffocated. Conversely, if it's too much emphasis in placed on individuality, the connection might suffer. So it's finding that balance. If it's
Hmm.
unbalanced and you recognize these things that are happening, like I'm sitting here and I'm expecting my partner to make me feel a certain kind of way or make me, or fulfill a need within me, I need to first ask myself is where's that coming from?
Hmm.
Also, am I asking the right the right thing from the wrong person?
That part. That's the key right there.
Mhm.
I'm expecting I want to feel this kind of way. And once I started to realize what I'm asking someone for is not necessarily either A in their job description, B for them to do, C all the above. Like that's not their job. I want to feel special. I want to feel good. I want to feel happy. I want to feel sexy. And I want you to do that for me. That's not that person's job.
Well, part of that though is everyone wants to feel attractive to their mate. So you can't say that that's not their job.
What okay,
Um,
so and no,
but
I'm
that's
not
one of those
saying
things
that
with knowing. Go ahead.
that's that so yes, you're absolutely right on what you're saying. The part I'm going to is if you don't feel it about yourself, how can you expect that from somebody else?
Right.
You're asking for from somebody else something that you're supposed to be doing within yourself.
I agree. But that's why I'm saying you have to make sure that that's why I agreed with the part you said we have to make sure you're getting it from the right person. Because you can feel absolutely wonderful about who you are inside and out. But
Hmm.
that person cannot like something about your outward appearance and it throws you off.
Yes. Yes. Or it could be something that is within you that person is just like no and rejecting, but because you don't feel because you're not able to pour into yourself and you're completely reliant on it coming from outside of you, you in essence set that person up for failure.
Well, and I get what you're saying, but what I'm referring to is more so a woman who's completely confident in how she looks and her partner meets her that way. That's how they met.
Okay.
But then later the partner says, "Yeah, you cute, but I want my women to look like this.
But
I
that's not
prefer you to look like this."
that's
And
not on
then
her. That's not on her. That's on
I know that's not on
yeah.
her, but what I'm saying is that can throw your self-worth off.
So are
Like
you
Yeah.
how
saying
you feel
so are
about
you saying
yourself.
so in essence are you saying it's like a trigger?
It's a trigger.
Okay.
And it could
Because
be
you can be completely confident in who you are. And then the moment your partner says, "Yeah, you cute and I'm attracted to you," but that
That but
butt changes everything.
yes, I can definitely agree, and that's and it does the trigger is based on how you feel about you though.
And that trigger but I don't think it's necessarily that, because and this is coming from self-reflection.
Okay.
You can be getting that validation from literally everybody, including yourself. If the person you're committed to, because you're committed to the connection, ain't feeling it, it makes you second guess yourself. And that's a problem.
Is that the commitment to the connection or the commitment to the person?
It's it could be both. And the reason why I say the commitment could to the connection, because the connection could, because it could be the commitment to, well, how I feel when I'm next to this person. How this person makes me feel when they make me feel good, when they're not questioning something about me. how I feel when I'm next to this person in bed at night. That's a connection. That's something that you're holding on to because those are good moments.
So if the trigger is there, isn't that something to look at in regards to if the connection is strong enough?
It definitely is. That's what I'm getting at. That's one of those things where it starts to make you question.
But
But in that questioning, if that connection is even deep enough, sometimes you go into well, shit, am I being picky? Is it me?
but okay, so to me, if that's the case, then that's a red flag that showed itself that you disregarded. If
I
that's
agree.
if the
But what I'm
person
saying is,
if the person that you're in that you have a connection with is I feel like that there's no connection if that person makes you can make you in essence question yourself. That's not really a connection to me. There's no
I
connection.
completely agree with you, but there are women that stay all the time in situations and are constantly trying, and I'm saying women because I'm just coming from a place of self-reflection.
Okay.
But there are people that stay all the time in relationships because they get good feelings when they're with that person. But there are things that that person throws out as red flags that make that person second guess themselves.
So then
Whether it be looks, whether it be something else, but they still stay because there's something that they're connected to.
I think it's more I think that it's not necessarily the connection. I think that's more of the person. And that is because you are so concerned about how that person feels and what that person sees that you're completely disregarding you. And if that person is able to trigger you like that, then that needs to be something that you look at within you. Why
I
is
agree.
why do I feel that I need to accept these triggers, even though I'm seeing these red flags and I'm really like looking past these red flags and I'm going to accept that? To me, that isn't what they're saying, which is an imbalance. That something is off there. That's not a that's
You also, I think also you have to think about one other thing. How are these things, because I talk a lot about communication. How are these things being said? Are they being said in a way that is to encourage or discourage? Are they being said in a way that are self-serving by the person that's saying them, or is it something that they've noticed about you? Let's just take for example, maybe you've put on a few pounds within your relationship, and ladies, we do,
yeah,
uh, especially maybe after we've had a child or something like that,
or two or
and
three.
right, and you trying to put on that size, you know 3 outfits you think that you can still wear, and you really in a 13. Let's just be okay. You know what I'm talking about, y'all know.
Uh-huh.
I definitely
So,
know that one.
you know, and he says, "Hey, babe, maybe not today." Men sometimes are not as subtle as we'd like for them to be, but he's being honest and possibly sparing you some
That
embarrassment when
right.
you're going out or you're going somewhere like that. But some people will take it to can take it to heart if it's not communicated properly. So sometimes
No.
some things can be lost in the translation when you're communicating with your partner as well. And that's why when I do work with people, I try to make sure that they're not, when you're having those difficult conversations, you don't necessarily have to be face to face confrontational. You can sit side by side and get your points across and be a little more subtle, but still direct, and
Right. And
not feeling like you're attacking the your partner. with,
right. But
with
little things like that are not necessarily things I'm referring to. I'm referring
no,
to
no,
like things, right. No, and I'm saying the triggers are things like appearance. Like you date a person, how you meet them is how you meet them. And then you tell them once you're in a relationship, well, I don't like weave and makeup. Well, weave and makeup is who I am, and that's who I was when you met me.
Then then so that's definitely there's no
Yeah,
connection there. Then no,
no.
your connection was in essence physical. Period. It was to the person. It was to what you could get from the
But
person.
how was it ever physical if the way you met me is not what you like?
Because that person
So
can
how are
be
you even physically attracted to me?
disingenuine, being disingenuine and just wanting what they want. And that person is not a person that you have a real connection to.
And the
But
person, and we've talked about the narcissist as well. I mean, and it's abuse. It's a form of abuse.
It
I
is.
mean, it's verbal abuse. They want to control you, and they want to. Those are red flags right then and there to tell you that this person is trying to be manipulative and controlling,
Yes.
yeah,
and and that's your cue to exit stage left before it gets
Too deep.
worse and volatile, because it
So
starts out like I always tell people, when you're in an abusive relationship, it doesn't start out usually
abuse,
um
it starts out normally wonderful.
it starts
yeah,
out fabulous, and then there's a comment like that what you just that you just brought up, and then it gets more and more and more, and the isolation and the da 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 da. So all of those are signs that
And
this person.
I'm glad you said signs, JewCee. So recognizing signs of imbalance.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Signs of imbalance can manifest in different ways. A partner overly committed to the relationship might become controlling or excessively dependent to try to control things. Conversely, a focus on individuality may lead to emotional distance or lack of emotional support. So, all of these things that we see, these red flags that we're looking at, are telling us something, but we tend to
Ignore it.
ignore them. And then there is an actual imbalance, and we see the signs of these imbalances and we overlook them for either because your self worth is in the toilet, or you just can't see or don't want to see. And sometimes we have to admit we don't want to see it. I want to be able to say, well, he did this to me, or she did this to me, and I can play the victim. I can be the martyr.
yeah. I ain't trying to do that.
But these are things that people actually do. So we will not dismiss and say no, people don't do that. Yes, they do.
Oh
Um,
no,
so now, how do you navigate the imbalance? Communication is key when navigating imbalance. It is essential to express your needs and expectations openly. And I can admit sometimes I've not done that for fear of what the outcome could be. But that fear of what that outcome could be really was more about how I felt about myself and what I was afraid of because of my self worth. But I,
mm,
couples can work together to find a harmonious balance that allows for both individuals to grow and to individual growth and a strong connection. Um, I think being able to hold space, one for yourself and two for someone else, to be willing to try to be willing to communicate and understand what JewCee said, clearly, concisely communicating. If you can do those things and you can allow someone else to do those things, then you most likely have a connection. But if you don't want to hear what nothing that person has to say, or you want it to go your way, um, that's not how a connection even works.
that is true.
And then on top of that, as women, we are still indoctrinated to believe that, the man knows knows everything. The man, we're supposed to look to him because he knows. And now these young men don't know how to change oil. They can't even change a damn tire on a car.
Boy,
Okay, they they can't even pull their damn pants up. So I really don't trust them to know how.
I'm the oldest of four, three girls and a boy. Do you know who my little sisters call to come change their tire?
You?
Me. Do you know who my sisters call when something goes wrong and they can't and their husbands aren't able to make it to them? I'm
Mhm.
the oldest of four.
I can see.
Hyper independent because, like she said, these men now, these males nowadays can't do it.
Yeah. Now, there is a
And
healthy balance.
that's not all males. Okay, so
No,
we
I
it's
gotta
not.
said that's why I
all
said
up.
males, not men, because there's a
Yeah,
difference.
there is
Yeah.
definitely a difference. So, there is definitely balance to this. So, benefits of a healthy balance in this is when there is healthy balance between commitment to the connection and commitment to the individual, relationships thrive. To me, it also, because I have a slight sense of, because I've been actually practicing this, there's a freedom in it.
Mm.
Freedom in not feeling like I have to do something to make someone do something that I want or to receive something that I'm looking for.
No, it should be natural.
Exactly. So the idea of I'm being authentically me, coming from a people pleasing standpoint, I'm a recovering people pleaser. Uh, Coming from that to coming to I'm actually really feeling myself, and not in a I'm feeling myself where I don't feel like I'm wrong or nothing. No, I'm feeling myself in the idea of I'm fucking dope. I had an interview yesterday and somebody asked me what I thought about myself. I said, I think I'm pretty fucking awesome. And that felt so good. It took a minute to get there.
Mhm.
But the idea of being able to be with someone who sees me just being me, and that what is the attraction there. It is the connection there. It is me, the person I am on the inside, not just the aesthetics. Because shit, sometimes I feel some kind of way about it, but I do know I'm pretty as hell. But sometimes I feel like, when you're in a moment where, like you said, you had low energy and you're just like, oh man, I don't know how I feel right now. Having someone else to be able to look at you and see you no matter what and be like, yeah, that's that one. That's
Mhm.
that one. And be able to communicate with you, be able to see you, be able to feel your energy, be able to kind of, it's almost like, no, you don't read my mind, but it's like we kind of tend to finish each other's sentences, those kinds of things, those connections that, okay, you was thinking about, I was thinking about that same thing. Oh my goodness, text somebody at the same time and be like, oh, I had the same thought. Those to me are things that are like so freaking dope. And they allow you to be you, and you're not trying to make someone do something, and you don't have to do something to make someone, it's to me that's freedom. And maybe that's probably why I like the polyamorous lifestyle. It's the freedom to just be me and to be open about it and not feel like I have to hide or feel stupid for how I feel or look or whatever. um so couples can support each other's personal goals, maintain a deep emotional connection, and navigate challenges together. Those are the things that I'm talking about. If you can do those things, to me, that's freedom in a relationship, and you don't feel like I have to be something or please these people or this person in order to be loved the way you want to be loved. So, that's how those are the benefits of a healthy balance. So in the complex dance of relationship, understanding and balancing commitment to connection and commitment to the individual are vital. It's about nurturing a bond that goes beyond superficial aspects while respecting and supporting the individual journey of both partners.
Mm.
That is the show for tonight. Thank you guys so much for listening
Damn.
to
Mic
my
drop.
opinions, my thought process, the quirkinesses of me. I love all of it about me, and I hope you love them about you. And I hope that you guys now understand the difference between the commitment to a connection and the commitment to an individual. And I hope you love
I,
yourself more too to understand.
that was a word tonight, sis.
Mhm.
Thank you.
It's really important, especially nowadays with everything you're texting or you're sending messages, typing messages, it's very non-personal as opposed to a phone call. I think situations, people can read a text and take it a different way than what you meant to send it. But when you're face to face and you're communicating, or you're on the phone and they can hear the inflection of your voice, or they can hear the excitement, or they can hear the disappointment.
They can hear context.
Right. It's a lot better, I think, than what we've got going on nowadays, because a lot of folks are out here. You're getting a lot of things that are getting lost in translation when you're just texting, or you're just sending a message through Messenger, or well, that's not what I'm in. I just had a situation, and although I beg to differ with the explanation I was giving, sometimes you can do a little too much, and it doesn't help the situation at all. Just leave it alone.
But sometimes that inflection in the voice is what lets you know that it was what you thought it was.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and that's fine. I can do that. I'm all for more voice communication or face-to-face communication than there's just different ways to handle things, I guess you could say. And I'm still a little old school when it comes to communicating, because I do know that a lot of things get lost in translation when you're texting, or you're sending something via Messenger, or you're doing the emoji freaking thing, or, I'm going to perceive it one way, and maybe you meant something different by it, but that's not how I took it. You have to remember, when you're communicating, you can't just think about just yourself. You have to stop for a moment and think about how it's going to be received.
Correct.
Because that is the most important part. How is the person that you're communicating with going to receive the information?
But at the same time, you can't control what someone's understanding of what you said, regardless of whether they heard your intonations, inflections, and all of that stuff. Depending on where that person is in their head is how they're going to understand it, and you don't get to control that.
No, it's not about controlling them. It's about concentrating on how well you communicate.
Okay.
I'm not trying to control the other person, but when you're communicating, just like we do, night in and night out, week in and week out, we have to also be cognizant of how somebody receives what we're saying. A lot of people, I'm just going to say whatever the fuck I feel like saying. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. Okay. You know what I mean? Okay. So I'm just going to say blah, 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 blah. I'm going to have an aggressive tone, and I'm just going to da, 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 da. Okay. So now people that are listening to you, if you're too aggressive, have shut down and are no longer listening to you. They tuned out. Good night. Bye-bye. I'm going to go over here in my mind and think of something else. So
yeah,
it also, you have to remember, when you're communicating, when you are talking, how will somebody receive it? And a lot of times when you want to talk about something tough, within your relationship, you rehearse it. Come on,
Hold up, you said we do what?
Rehearse it.
You rehearse
in your head. Over and over, what you think they gonna say, how you think it's gonna go. It start getting you up.
So if you're saying that I'm gonna have a whole imaginary conversation about how everything
in your head,
in my head, I'm in definitely agreement now. We
Right.
all do that shit too.
Right.
And wait, have a whole conversation in your head, and then treat the person as though that conversation that happened in your head actually happened.
Right.
First of all, and that's part of the reason why my avoidant ass avoids those conversations. People say I'm not confrontational. No, I be avoiding the conversations in my head.
Now that makes sense though.
But I'm
That
just
does
saying,
make
we all
sense.
do that. We all
'Cause
do that.
we
You
all
know
do it.
you
We all
do.
have a whole conversation all up in here and then project to everyone else outside of here as though we had this whole thing. You know what was going on in here.
First of
You
all, my
knew it.
conversations be so bad because I see the worst in everything that I shut completely down and people don't hear from me for weeks. And they're like, "What I do? Nothing. I had a conversation with myself in my head about something we need to talk about, and I didn't want to have that conversation."
But at the same time, that actually does not help the situation,
Oh, I know,
and it also discounts the person that we say we love.
I know, but I'm a Scorpio, and I
Oh, I
reserve
do.
my
Oh, wait a
right.
minute. I'm not. I'm telling you, I do it too. I'm not telling you. I'm not being like, no, you shouldn't. Hey,
I'm
we
just
all
saying,
do it.
I
We
reserve the
all do
right
it.
to do it and be wrong.
I hate being
'Cause
wrong, man. I'm a Taurus. I hate being wrong.
But
you know what? As a
here's
Scorpio, I accept the fact that I am the villain. It is okay.
here's the thing. We have to learn, all of us, and it comes with time. It comes with, like, my grandmother. I know me sometimes when I get ready, and because I have a tongue. I do. Ooh wee, she's bad. And
Don't we all?
yeah, woo, she will cut you and not think twice. Anyway, so
Mhm.
not think twice. But my grandmother used to say you can attract more bees with honey than with vinegar. And I always have to kind of put that in my mind. And then I have to remember, hey, I'm educated. I know what a thesaurus looks like. I can use some other words and I can still get my point across. And I can still make sure that people understand what I mean by what I'm saying to someone, because I want the person to receive what I'm saying to them without, like Purple Rain you were talking about. I don't like she knows I don't like confrontation. I'm not a confrontational person.
Not at all.
Yep.
However, as I keep getting older though, y'all gonna keep trying me and you're gonna find out. I can,
Look around and find the
right.
fuck out. I swear to God, I'm
Something's
on
about
it.
to find out. That's all I got to say.
Man,
Because the days of holding my tongue are over. So put on your big boy and big girl panties because I'm coming
let's
for you.
fucking go. Hey, the
And I just
Gen X, she fuck around and find out generation. I'm
right
with the shits now. I'm with the
because
shits.
it's not.
I'm a zennial. I'm part of the fuck around and find out generation, but I'm also a millennial. So I be trying to be healed at the same time.
You know what? I think I tried the healed part in the 30s and part of the way in the 40s. Now I'm with the shits.
And the way my fuck around and
I'm
find
with
out am I healed at the same time be combining.
See, this
Girl,
is
I
what I
don't.
also
But
understand. It's not
I don't
healed. We are in a constant
state
healing.
state of
Constant. It
healing.
does not stop. It never stops.
Oh no, I
So,
know, but I'm saying the way they be combining for
right,
uh
right. But that's what
I
I'm
be
saying.
just shut I
Recovery,
shut down. I shut down and just
but
don't
sometimes
say
you need
stuff. Cause baby,
sometimes
Well,
you
see,
need that though. Sometimes that you shutting up and doing what you say you're doing is not necessarily for that other person. It's for you.
it's for me. Oh, I know. It's
well,
definitely for me.
we can forget that for me because I'm 61 and I'm gonna say whatever's on my mind.
We
So
know.
It's her
I
birthday and
really,
she can curse you out if she
and
wants
it
to.
is my right, and
We
it's my
know.
birthday, but it's gonna be. I'm gonna be like y'all young folk, and it's gonna be my birthday all year. And
Ma'am.
Why not? Why
No,
not?
you only get till May 21st. I mean March 21st.
uh,
Oh,
taking
chill.
over.
Because you got the shortest month of the year. Yeah, we'll give you to the middle of. We'll give
You
you
got
all.
the shortest season. You got
Yeah.
the shortest season by 2 days. So I'm gonna give you the March 21st when them Aries pop out.
Let me
Woo.
explain something to you. You ain't gonna give me a damn thing. I just got done saying I'm 61. I'm gonna say what I want to say. If you don't like it, you can get the fuck off. No, just kidding.
She went in. She said, "What?" Anyway,
I already got to share my season with your alter ego. So let me have.
Y'all ain't got to worry. I celebrate for one day. That was today, and we'll talk about October when it gets here. But it is really important, though, guys. Communication is.
I'm gonna be in Jamaica then.
Communication is so.
Oh, Dana, you are Aries.
Is so.
Come here, Judy. Come here, big booty.
So everybody has to really know how to communicate, and not only communicating with someone else, but also learn how to communicate with yourself.
Yes.
You need to learn, and I feel that journaling really, I've been journaling since I lost my parents. And that's a long time, y'all. I lost dad when I was 16 and mom when I was 17. So that's how long I've been journaling. And that was to help me get through it has helped me get through some of the toughest times in my life. And you guys get to see, technically, most of the time, the happy-go-lucky, yay, she's so pretty, she's so this, she's so that. But like my fellow sisters that are out there all over the place, I have bouts of depression. I have bouts of anxiety. I've just learned how to cope with those days, or those moments. I call them moments in time. I've learned how to cope with them very quickly and keep it moving, because I haven't had a choice. When you lose your parents that young, you learn different coping skills and you move forward. That's kind of my mantra. It's time to move forward. I don't have time to dwell on whatever it is that I was dwelling on. But if I can share anything with my sisters tonight, and the people that listen to this show or will listen to this show, I was very reflective this morning when I woke up to realize that I had hit this milestone for me. Being 61, for those of you that don't know my story, I was almost killed, not once, not twice, but 3 times. And life is about living and living out loud, enjoying your life, having fun, laughing, making good friends, doing the things that you would like to do, not having people in your life that are going to stress you out. But we all have been there. We all have done it. But take accountability for yourself. That's the most important thing that you can do for yourself, is take accountability. And if you have spider senses, just like I think a lot of people do, if you feel something's going sideways, or it's going wonky, or it's not kind of working it out, think that you can fix everybody, because you can't. The only person that you can fix is yourself. And
Amen.
the way you fix yourself is get yourself out of relationships that are toxic. Get yourself out of relationships that are narcissistic. Get yourself out of relationships that are abusive. There are plenty of places that you can call, get information, and surround yourself with positive people. People that are going to support you in the good times and the bad times and in the in-between times. And people that are going to be honest with you. I have to say that my family, and family ain't always blood, my family, I couldn't be more loved and more supported, on the good days, the bad days, in between days. Those are the kinds of people you want in your life. People that are going to say, "Hey, girl, ooh, that outfit you was going to put on tonight, yeah, it's cute and all, but not on you." But that other outfit that you had, that pink, blah blah blah, that one, girl, put that on. You look good in that. You don't have to just tear people down. You can uplift them in so many different ways. But be there and be honest for your friends and your family. Don't lie in their faces, and don't tell them what you think they want to hear, because that's not helping them at all. It really is not. And these 2 ladies right here are 2 of the best, wonderful co-host that anybody could ever ask for. They come ready to go. They come ready to give you guys knowledge, and they have supported this dream of having a podcast like this where we can talk about relationships and we can talk about the different lifestyles that are out there. And you don't have to just be vanilla. You can be chocolate, you can be strawberry, you can be a vanilla swirl, you can be
Neapolitan.
yeah. Butterpecan.
My best friend calls herself a swirl. My best friend says she's not lifestyle and she's not lifestyle adjacent. She's a swirl.
There you go.
I like that. I like that.
But you just have to be you, whoever you are. Don't be ashamed. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't be you, but be prepared to grow.
That part.
Exactly.
There's definitely going to be some expansion.
Be prepared to grow. Be prepared to let go of. I was born in the 60s, y'all. I was born in this. What happened in 1963 is not going on in 2024.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Well, we got 60s, 70s, 80s.
So
us 80s babies do it best, baby. 83.
I'll beg to differ with us 70s babies.
I'm gonna go with my honey. All I can tell y'all is that 61, my snatch is still good.
Hey.
Well, she said it. Mic drop.
Loving on me, baby.
Loving on me, baby. I like no. No, Jalen. Sit down. It's 83. It's 83.
85 was
It's us 40-year-olds that's out here looking like we 25.
Shit. Can we say 45 looking like she 25? What? Anyway, let's go. Anyway, I gotta get out of here anyway, so yeah.
All right, y'all. Well, make sure you come back and join us next week. We got grab bag going on next week, and we want you to
send us questions. If you're on my page, inbox me. If you're on JewCee's page, inbox her. If you're on Siren's page, inbox her. Send us the topics you all want to talk about in the grab bag, and we can pull them out the bag.
And we
Erotic questions, please.
Yeah, right. Don't send any dick pics. Thank you.
No dick pics.
No dick pics.
Yeah, no dick pics.
You get your feelings.
Somebody will send me a dick pic and ask me, "Do you think this is big?" No, I do not. I do not.
Yeah.
I got a tattoo, y'all.
I saw it. I like it.
Right. Can you tell people the meaning of that, please? Mm-hmm.
It's an upside down pineapple. It means I'm lifestyle. It means I dabble in the arts of swinging.
Okay.
I ain't getting no pineapple. Y'all can just ask me. I swing. Okay.
And before we go, if you want to see that pineapple in person,
better be at EEE.
That part.
There you go.
Because it is definitely in a spot. It is definitely in a spot that nobody is gonna see it unless I want it to be seen.
Uh-oh.
She said what she said.
And anybody that wants to send me some money tonight, that would be great. My
cash app is Miss JewCee.
My cash app is
MZJEWCEE.
I need to buy some more liquor. Anyway, no, just kidding.
Buy some drinks. There you go. Send some money for some drinks. Let's go.
So everybody, make sure you get your tickets for the Ebony Erotic Experience, the Second Coming Burlesque edition.
Please get your tickets. Please.
Yeah, please get your damn tickets. Hurry up.
They're going, man. You need to get
We
them.
will be in Cleveland.
And it is limited.
Hey, JD.
Limited amount.
Yes.
We do have tickets sold, so we want you all to know that. Hotel, we do have a wonderful host hotel. So make sure you get your room as well. And the event is absolutely fabulous. We have Lady D V and D Black in the house. Can't even get it out my mouth. We have Sir Lorenzo and the goddess herself, Miss Casey Carter, in the house. We have
Yes.
Roxy on the pole. We have Yogi Latin that will be there doing something with nakedness. I can't wait. I
I
can't.
can't wait. Shit.
Right. We've got the house.
Yoga and naked. I like the sound of
I
that.
like that sound of that. We have a dungeon as well that our very own Miss Purple Rain will be doing her thing. And so you guys can try that out and see if you like it. We have some wonderful erotic poets all the way from Barbados. We have the passion poet, Mr. Robert Gibson.
Ooh,
House. We have Mr. Ollie Woods, Mr. Hood raised himself from
ooh.
Chicago, and Mr. Romeo Donati from Cincinnati. These gentlemen are going to make your panties wet. So, fellas, you'll be able to slide right on in. That's all I got to say on that one.
Oops.
Orgasms, lady. Orgasms.
Yes, all over the place. And then we have Roxy on the pole, and guess what? She's bringing the pole. So you guys can do some pole dancing, learn some pole tricks to take back to that bedroom. And yes, fellas, we do like men on poles. We tip too.
Tell me what you're working with.
There you go. So we've got all of this going on. I hope I didn't miss anybody because I don't have my little form right in front of me, but I think I got mostly everybody on there that we have. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, I did. I missed our burlesque dancers that we will have in the house. Miss Is a Vibe, and we will have Miss D Lee in Double D. Lee will be in the house as well, and they're going to be teaching some burlesque classes so you guys can learn to shimmy and shake and take your clothes off and have some fun. And we got game night, and we've got a DJ, and we've got fabulous food. We've got the decadent dinner going on Saturday night. We've got a wonderful breakfast or a continental breakfast brunchy thingy for you Saturday morning. And we've got some wonderful appetizers, which will make a meal. I can tell you that right now because we know how we cook. Will be going on Friday night. So make sure you get your tickets. Go out to Eventbrite. You can just type in the Ebony Erotic Experience. It should pull up. Your 2-day tickets are for a single person are $225. For a couple for 2 days, it is $350. For Friday only, it is $125, and for Saturday only, it is $150. Now,
And those are only single tickets.
those are just single tickets, exactly. Now, we do have a special that's going to go on. It's going to start on the 29th on leap year. Yes, because we have a leap year. We're going to take off 29% on 2-day tickets, which is the $225 price and the $350 price. And we will start that at 12 a.m. on the 29th, and we're going to end it at 11:59 on the 1st. So you have a full 24 hours and a little more to get your tickets. Okay. All right. So those are all of my announcements, you guys. I got to give a big shout out to the Big Dogs Associates SC here in Cleveland, Ohio. Y'all did the damn thing. Miss JewCee will be back in July. I got to love you guys. Thank you so much, Mr. Marvelous, for having JewCee Boutique in the house for your event. It was absolutely fabulous. They went back to the 90s. They was playing LL. They was playing Boys to Men. They was playing New Edition. We had the Adidas track suits on. We had the big chains, and I could have swore I saw Eazy-E walk by at one point. It was fabulous. It was so much fun. So I want to thank everyone that stopped by my table, and I had a great time. And I will be in Akron for the Rare Divas Social Club
Ooh.
on March the 8th and 9th, headed that down to Akron to set up for their event. So you guys got anything coming up?
Nothing in the month of March other than I will officially be in Cleveland March 30th.
Woo! I won't be with myself anymore. Yay!
Your girl is coming to Cleveland. I will be an Ohio implant officially March 30th. So if you know me, holla at me, come see me. Because I don't know who I know in Cleveland for real outside of my sister. So this is going to be different for me because y'all know I'm a socialite. And I'm going to
Watch
probably
out,
be an
Cleveland.
introvert after this.
Watch out, Cleveland. Watch out. All I got to say. My sis coming to town. What?
Permanently.
There you
So
go.
yeah. But I don't have anything going on until April. So
I don't even
we'll
want to talk.
save that for another day.
And Miss
Well,
Simon.
well, as far as things coming up, I've been getting a lot more work lately, and of course, my filmmaking career has been wonderful. I want to give a shout out to 24/7 Live Culture for having me this weekend. I was on set, had a ball as I always do, as well as a new media group. Thank you all so much for the call. I'm glad I answered it, and I'm glad we had a great time. So, but here's two more production work coming very soon. Had an interview yesterday, went great. Let's see.
All right. All right. Well, you guys, once again, everybody, thank you so much for the birthday wishes. I really appreciate it. And I hope
And you what? And you what?
oh wait, what? Come back and join us next Monday night right here on Juicy Tales Erotic Chat. I promise you'll be able to see me by then. I just got to figure out what happened with the camera. It's on the other part of it, but it's just not on Restream. So I will take down Restream and then reload it, and we'll go from there. But make sure you catch us next Monday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, 8:30 Central Standard, and 6:30 for our folks out on the West Coast, 10:30 for our Barbados family. Remember to enjoy, enlighten, and embrace eroticism for my beautiful melanated queens, Miss Siren and Miss Purple Wayne. We will see you all next Monday night. Have a great, great week. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.